Chinese media outlets promote video of Israeli official being chastised, fan anti-Israeli propaganda. China's state-run media outlets are pushing an anti-Israel narrative built around a public confrontation in which a prominent Chinese scholar accused Israel of killing more than 70,000 civilians in Gaza during a heated exchange with an Israeli military officer. The incident occurred on the sidelines of the annual Xiangshan Forum, which is widely regarded as China's version of the Shangri-La Dialogue, a premier regional security summit held annually in Singapore. According to China's state-run media, the heated exchange happened on September 17th, the first day of the three-day forum. State-run media outlets have framed the scholar's remarks as a direct reprimand of Israel, using headlines such as "Chinese scholar gives Israeli official a lesson in person" to highlight the exchange. In online videos shared by state-run media, Yan Shuedong, dean of the Institute of International Relations at China's Tsinghua University, and an Israeli officer can be heard speaking in English. The Epoch Times confirmed the identity of the Israeli officer as Colonel Elad Shoshan, a military attaché in the Israeli embassy in Beijing. Shoshan tells Yen that the real reason of this war is that this terror organization Hamas is still holding our hostages. Your military people shoot the terrorists, not the children, not the women. When shoot the children and the women, you lost the legitimacy to carry out any actions that reason. Yen says in the video. Shoshan responds, "We really do all we can not to hurt the citizens. You killed more than 70,000 civilians," Yen says, while waving his finger in the Israeli officer's face. Shoshan, in what appears to be a stern expression, says no, before adding, "This is not fact, not right. The fact is not decided by you," Yen responds. "The facts are decided by the international community. It is not decided by your government. Your government has no legitimacy." Yen then tells Shoshan that the solution to the Gaza war is to work with the UN and agree the two-state solution to establish a state of Palestine. If you do not work with the Palestinians together, you can never win the war over terrorists, Yen says, while pointing his finger at Shoshan. On September 16th, a UN Commission of Inquiry released a report saying that Israel has committed genocide in the Gaza Strip, a finding that Israel has rejected. The Israeli Foreign Ministry criticized the report as distorted and false, saying that Hamas is the party that attempted genocide in Israel during the October 7, 2023, attack. That day, Hamas-led terrorists crossed the border from Gaza into Israel, killing about 1,200 Israelis and taking 251 hostages back to Gaza. According to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry, 65,000 Palestinians have been killed since the start of the Gaza war. The ministry does not differentiate between civilians and combatants in its tally. The Epoch Times cannot verify the accuracy of the figure. On September 12th, the UN General Assembly passed a declaration outlining tangible, time-bound, and irreversible steps toward a two-state solution between Israel and the Palestinians. Israel and the United States voted against it. Make no mistake, this resolution is a gift to Hamas, U.S. diplomat Morgan Ortagus told the General Assembly at that time, while calling the vote yet another misguided and ill-timed publicity stunt. Li Lini, a China Affairs political commentator, told the Epoch Times that the Xiangshan Forum is essentially a platform for the Chinese regime to disseminate propaganda. As for Yen or other Chinese academics who attend the annual event, they usually come with a certain political agenda in mind, Li explained. Their goal is to present the Chinese Communist Party as the defender of the existing UN system, the leader of anti-American countries in a new world order, the leader of the global South, and a friend of Muslim countries around the world. To this end, they are willing to offend Israel, Li said. Li added that Yen mentioned the United Nations for a specific reason. The main reason is that the CCP is the biggest beneficiary of this system, Li said. After decades of infiltrating the United Nations, the CCP now controls most of the UN agencies. These resources help the CCP in its confrontation with the United States.